Well, hello Zentangle friends. This is Nancy Domnauer, certified Zentangle teacher. And today I'd like to share a little bit about some upcoming classes and a little bit about this tile I tangled the other day. I posted it to the Zentangle Mosaic app and a lot of people really liked it. So I thought, hey, let me tangle one of these patterns and show people how I made the string and which patterns I selected. So let's take a moment to if you'd like to tangle along with me or just watch and then tangle later, that's fine. All we'll need is a Zentangle tile, your micron pen, a pencil, and a tortillon. I love classic tangling. It really helps me relax, focus, slow down, and just do simple classic tangling. So I like to share every now and then little videos with you, and you can find more on my website. If you're just finding this now, just go to my website and you can see more. All right, let's go. So the patterns on this tile were right here, Orlique, which is this one. It's a headquarters pattern. And then Wind Farm, which is here, really great one. Bubbles is here, and Flux is up here. And you have a bold pattern, a linear, a circular, and an organic. So I like to mix and match patterns, and I have this Tangle recipe things I do, and so that's what kind of happened here. So I'm going to demonstrate how I set up the tile and one of the patterns. So every time we start a tile, we like to take a moment to express gratitude and appreciation. And so just take a moment to maybe hold the paper in your hand, feel this nice 100% cotton paper, and just be grateful for your Zentangle practice and appreciate learning new things. All right, let's take your pencil out. And as you can see on this one, I did the 4 corner dots as always. So just, in each of the corners, lightly place a pencil dot, and then you make a border, connect those dots any way you want. There's no mistakes in Zentangle, which is awesome. And then it looks like I made a string that kind of went this way for that one section, and then over here, whatever, something like that. So now I have my 4 sections. And then once you set up your string, you get out your pen, Micron 01 black ink pen, and do your patterns. So the one I want to do today is this middle one, Orlique. Okay, so if you're looking online for it, there it is. It's a Zentangle headquarters pattern. And it just involves the line shape. So the pencil, the elemental stroke of the line. Okay, here we go. Take out your pen. And I love the simplicity of it. And just start anywhere. I'm going to start here and just make a wavy line, whatever you want. Again, no mistakes. And then you're just going to simply aura it or echo it and just make a line that kind of follows that initial pen stroke that you put down. Okay? We're just going to continue filling in this one section again and again with these line strokes. Work at whatever pace feels normal to you. Remember to breathe, not clutch your pen. And I also like to say smile. As I move along, I might add a sparkle gap, which means I lift up my pen and leave a little opening like that. That adds a little bit of visual interest. That's an option. You don't have to do that. Let me just do a couple of those. But the beauty of this pattern is it's just very simple, relaxing. I love the simple patterns. See what I did there? And I'm going to rotate my tiles so that I have this line work off to the left, and I'm going to continue filling off this area. Again, just following along. If you want to add a little ripple every now and then, a little bump out, you can to kind of vary it. That's fine too, artist's choice. But you'll see each of these lines, aura lines, is about equally spaced apart. Remembering to breathe And relax and just enjoy watching that ink flow out of the pen as a pattern begins to appear. So do you see what's happening there? So we've put down those initial line strokes in one direction, and then with Orlique, you're going to rotate your tile so now those lines are more horizontal in front of you, and then we're going to make a line now going this way and fill in, okay? Great pattern. Remember, simplicity. Some of the best things in life are simple. And look what's happening. This really neat design is appearing on my tile. I love it. This is a good filler pattern, texture pattern. When you're tangling, you're not sure what to do. Here's a nice pattern just to fill in a space. It's very malleable and pliable. You can just fit it in anywhere. Every time you do it, it'll look a little differently based on how you drew those initial pen strokes. So do you see what I did? I'm just kind of filling in that way, and then I'm going to rotate the tile and do it this way. I see that sparkle gap. I'm just going to leave that alone, leave that plain. I won't draw over it. Leave it be, let it be. There it is. And then you might want to add, well, you should add some pencil shading. There's two techniques I'll show right now. One is called pillow shading, where you kind of just go around the perimeter of the area. So I'm just taking my pencil, holding it kind of flat, going around the perimeter. And what that does is, when you swirl around your tortillon, the darker areas will recede, and the center will kind of look like it's puffing up like a pillow. Okay? That's always one way to shade. Another, if you see what I did here, I picked a space where I kind of used my imagination. If you imagine this undulating line in it, maybe there's a place where it kind of goes down, maybe, I don't know, somewhere in there. If this was a topographical map, just use your imagination, or like kind of look at it from different angles and say, oh, maybe there was something, maybe there was something here. That just adds. So shading in Zentangle, we're not looking for a light source. We're just adding a third color of gray. We had black and white, now we're adding gray. It adds some three-dimensionality to the pattern, to the tile, and there you go. So have fun. Maybe you want to fill in with those other patterns, and then at the end you always sign it and date it. So let me do that. Oh, today's 7/7. That's pretty cool. And then at the end you do an appreciation, gratitude for your tile. And I want to give you a preview of some of my upcoming classes this summer. Coming soon is Pattern Explorations, where we're going to learn some lesser known Tangle patterns. That's coming up soon. All of these will be recorded, so if you can't be at class, you can register, and then I'll send you the recording. And even if you're seeing this video later, I still will have the recording, so let me know and you can get these videos. I'm going to talk about, we're going to do Zendalas at the Mindful Tangle Club. This is a monthly meeting I have. It's open to anybody to participate, so we'll do Zendalas in July. There's a great event coming up in August on the Saturday the 2nd, Summer Tangle 4 CZTs, an all-day online tangling event. I'm honored to be one of the teachers, and I have something special to present. Another upcoming class I'm teaching is Reticula and Fragments. So all of these are on my website, or you can send me an email if you need to get on my newsletter list. And thank you. That's all for today. Oh, I have one more little thing with Bijou. Hopefully you purchase these or will purchase these new little Bijouisms from Zentangle HQ. Lots of great new words of wisdom from Bijou, and the one I want to share today is explore, because just by chance I had that word in my title of my class before I even knew what the new Bijouisms were. So pattern explorations coming up. So Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and wishing you lots of happy tangling experiences. Thank you. Bye-bye.